are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters. And they'll be facing the Wild One. And this will take place in one of my favorite weight divisions, the cruiserweights. They've got that heavyweight power, but can move like light heavyweights.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. Coming up against Wild One from England.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner from England, wearing the green trunks trimmed with black, the Wild One.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is the night.
Right.
Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you can cut it with a knife.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. A straight right just misses. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh my! That's a game changer! For round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Bombs away. Perfect counter shot. Every time time they drop their guard, they get caught. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That left hook misses. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Can't find a home for that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Where was the defense? That was the moment!
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. So much for defensive abilities. Somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't find a home. How about that time counter shot? It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're swinging it. The corners. The wild one goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Tuck. What a shot. One, two, three, four. Give me your throw.
You gotta go out there and win this.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook is parried away. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with the hook. you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with a counter. They exchanged punches. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Oh, they got rocked! What a moment this is! A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Look, it never happened.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jab does not score. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Into the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he just missed with that left jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Jake Paul couldn't handle any more of it. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And now going for the finish. Been all one-way track. Hold that thought! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And the wild one gets dropped. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You all right?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters when
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Defense failed them. How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And now going for the finish. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Need to turn this around halfway through. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How did they survive that?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
And there's the bell for round 8. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a golfer. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. How did they knock those down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So,
whoa, Johnny. Will the referee step in? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Catch and shoot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.